So skateboarders have been wearing the Air Jordan 1 since it first released in 1985. This upcoming release celebrates that unique crossover. Let's take a look. What's going on, guys? You're watching Sneaker News on YouTube, and today we're taking a closer look at one of the more anticipated sneakers of summer 2019. This is the Air Jordan 1 Nike SB, dropping on May 25th. Before we dive deep, do us a quick favor, hit that subscribe button, and of course, at the end of the video, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Let's go. So again, May 25th, one of the most anticipated sneakers of the year dropping. It's the Air Jordan 1 Nike SB inter-brand collaboration, so to speak. There's this colorway, there's that Lakers colorway, but we have these on hand and we're happy to show you. Let's just quickly talk a little bit about why this collaboration exists. Well, the truth is that back in the 80s and even the 70s, skateboarders really liked Nike basketball shoes, and not even just Nike shoes. They just liked high top leather basketball shoes. And Nike offered the Air Jordan 1, the Dunk High, the Blazer, the Vandal. Pretty much all their basketball shoes were made of leather, and skaters loved them because it protected their foot, but it still gave them that board feel, which is very important in that sport. It had that high ankle wrap for more protection. It had the air cushioning, and it was just really the perfect shoe. I mean, a lot of skaters back then and even today, Tony Hawk, Eric Costin, Lance Mountain, they all swear by the Air Jordan 1, and there's a reason why it holds such high esteem. And actually, the Air Jordan 1 in some way was sort of part of the genesis of Nike SB, because skaters also love the Dunk, like we mentioned, and of course the most popular SB shoe is the Dunk model. They revised that a little bit, and Sandy Bodecker, who created Nike SB, revised the Dunk. He added a fat tongue, he added fatter laces, they added more tougher, durable uppers, and of course they added Zoom Air insole. So they really transformed that Dunk, which was a basketball shoe, into one that was made specifically for skating. The whole basketball skate crossover is so unique and it's so authentic, and it really doesn't happen in a lot of sports. You don't really, sometimes you see basketball shoes on like the NFL turf or the baseball diamond, but Jordan 1s as skate shoes is definitely a real thing. And as you guys know, in 2014, Nike sort of told that story again with Lance Mountain and Craig Stesic, who's an artist, very, very big name in the skate community, and they did a collaboration on the Air Jordan 1. So everyone kind of already is in tune with the fact that skating and Jordan 1s do go hand in hand. And fast forward to 2019, that story is getting told once more, and we're lucky to have a pair in our hands. Thank you, Jordan, for sending these to us. And this particular pair with the light bone colorway represents New York and Paris. Of course, the entire SB Air Jordan 1 sort of campaign nods to the four cities that are not only big on Jordan, but are big on skating. So this particular one is less obvious of a connection than the other pair, which is clearly a Lakers Bulls sort of concept. But this one right here represents New York City with the light bone upper and the black swoosh. And of course, the shoe will eventually wear away as you wear them or do tricks in them, revealing a light pink underlay, which represents Paris. So it's a nice little contrast. You have this very nice and clean, understated, neutral gray upper. And of course, like we say, as you wear them away, or even as you wear the paint away yourself, it reveals that light pink to represent Paris. So one question we've been seeing a lot, especially on social media, is, how easily does this wear away? And of course, like we said, you can wear the shoes regularly or skate in them, and it'll definitely wear away from that. But these are brand new right out of the box, and already some parts of the upper are worn away. We think these will probably change color fairly easily. A few wears, you'll probably start to see the paint chip away, especially in high creasing areas, such as the toe box and even like this collar of the ankle. And of course, the toe box is the most susceptible to just basic wear and tear, so we imagine that area will definitely wear away pretty quickly as well. But a few other details that make these very SB type of shoe. Of course, the upper is an Air Jordan 1 silhouette. They didn't change anything about that. The tongue has that Nike SB. Of course, if you collect any SB shoes or skate in them, this is pretty much on all Nike SB footwear, minus the first series of Dunks. The insoles, instead of Nike Air, also feature Nike SB. And of course, the more important thing is that they decided to add the same Zoom Air heel cushion embedded beneath the insole. And this is important because skaters, they hit the ground hard. They need extra cushioning specifically for the heel, just to make sure that, they're protected. Beyond those SB kind of details, these shoes come with 4 total lace options. The first being the black that comes stock with the shoes. And there are actually 3 additional versions. You have this, again, light gray if you want to go tonal. You have the crimson tint that's very similar to those Air Jordan 1s that recently dropped. And there's this hot hyper pink that also comes. You do have you know, the customary Air Jordan 1 shoebox with the removable lid. But again, they have the wood grain tissue paper. That's a standard with Nike SB shoes in general. So that's pretty much it. You know, this is the Air Jordan 1 Nike SB releasing May 25th. These are set to be pretty limited. Even right now, the resale prices are around the 700s. We hope you enjoyed this closer look. Of course, check the description below for links. We have closer looks, full release date info. And you know, that's that. This is the Air Jordan Nike SB. We'll hope to catch you in the next video. Hit that subscribe button and bye.